Hi everyone, so today we're going to wrap up our Spellbinders Crafty Advent Calendar for 2025. We're going to open the last 4 doors, I believe, so yeah, days 21, 22, 23, and 24. In the previous video we did 1 through 5, 6 through 10, 11 through 15, 16 through 20, right? So today we're going to open these guys up. So I will say initially, Spellbinders did send this item free of charge from Review, and of course all opinions are my own. And the links I have in the description box there will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you have purchased items to those links. Like I said, I know it has sold out on Spellbinders US, but the UK site still had some, so I don't know if they still do right now today, because, you know, I do these a little ahead of time, but I'll link whatever might be available in the description box, guys. So let's go on. Aw. Be bittersweet. Okay, so 21 is down here. It's a little guy. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, it's a die set. It says best wishes. That is so cute. I just like the way it just fit in that little compartment. It's adorable. Let's see here. And it is a cursive font, very Spellbinders font style, and best wishes. Again, great for everyday kinds of things. I'm going to place this here very carefully. Hope it doesn't fall out. Okay, 21. 22 is right next to it here. And we have, ooh, I think it's going to be stencils. Yep. Just because they're so different, the little images I saw there. So we have this stencil, and the plastic is 3/4 inches square. So you can imagine this stencil, that mandala, it makes is about 3 inches or so. Maybe a little smaller than that. And this one is layering, so you have this background piece, or the top pieces, you know, depends on how you use them. And this next one that I'll do, it kind of covers up some of these areas. I can see from the back, sorry. And then this one will be other areas. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. Maybe these should go on top so you can see it better. Right, so that one's kind of going in here, and then this one is going on the opposite of the one I just showed you. Very cute. That's 22. 23. And let me get a little bit closer. Just 23 and 24 are near each other here. Oopsie. Let me hold that down. Again, I try not to destroy this. A lot of people ask me how I store this afterwards. If you want to keep, like, for years I was keeping the boxes, you know, with all the different advent calendars that I have. And then now what I do is I take everything out and I'll put it like on a magnetic sheet with an envelope. So like the dies will be on the magnetic sheet, and then all the other little items will just be in the envelope. So just keeping them together that way, but I'm sure you can just, you know, put them where they need to be, right? With stencils, things like that. Because I do usually keep my stencils separate from everything else. But anyway. Oh, a little roller skate. I want to say they had something like this style in their lineup at Spellbinders there. So we have this little roller skate here. That's so cute. So you have the background piece that's going to do like the laces, this topper bit. So if you want it just to be like white and classic or like glittery or whatever, then you have your wheels that are going to attach to that. And then, well, let's see. Yeah, so some accents for the wheels, laces, right? Cute bow for your laces. Oopsie. So lots of pieces in this one. This little cute guy is accent for the heel. That is so cute. And then if you want like to have the little wings or whatever, you can add that too. Or flames. I don't know, however you want to use that. That is so cute. Oh my gosh. So they show it there. Your example. I'll just put these to the side for now. And 24 is right here, guys. That is the last one. Let's see what we have. And I suppose I can say Merry Christmas when you guys are watching. This is going to be Christmas Eve. So I hope you're having a great one with your family and friends and loved ones. Good luck. Oh, this is the one we saw on the back here that we haven't seen yet. So there you go. Cute. So let's open this guy up. Nice size. And it has a horseshoe with the inlay that says good luck. It's supposed to go up like this. And that's the luck part of it, right? So there you go. And then it has this little guy to make a 4-leaf clover, I suppose. It has accents for the end of your horseshoe there. And then a little stem for your 4-leaf clover. Cute. Okay guys, well, let me think about what I want to do today, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I think I'll end the series with a tag. So same as before, I think I did 2.5 by 4 on this guy, just to start off with. So 2.5 by 4, and I'm going to go ahead and punch that. And like I said, I like to turn my punch over just to see the back, because if you put it all the way to the back, it cuts off quite a bit at the very top, so your tag is shorter. So I usually just look at that and try to keep it lined up left to right, but get closer to the edge. I don't know why, I just prefer to do that. You don't have to do that, obviously. So there you go. And I will link that a punch very much the same through Spellbinders there for you guys. I think I'm going to do the stenciling today, and then just use the best wishes. Use that on there. I think this might end up off the side, so I'm going to put something down here. Oh, and these do have numbers. I stopped to have a croissant because I haven't eaten anything yet. And I was like, was it 1, 2, 3? Like, they do have numbers right there. So 1, 2, and 3. So we'll start with 1, and I'm going to let it go off the sides because that was what I was thinking. Actually, I mean, we can bring it off the bottom too. Should I leave it right side? I mean, that would be cute, right? Kind of like coming up from the base here. I would want it like off there. Okay, let's do that. Why not? Something a little bit different. I was going to put it dead center because that's just kind of how we see things, right? Okay, and then I'm just going to use some blues today. So I would like to use a very light blue to begin with, but I'm going to go ahead and go with this medium blue. And just do this lightly. If I use the same dauber, the saturation is going to get darker and darker, obviously. I was thinking what I was doing. Like if I start here and then go out and let it be light at the very end here. To start off with clear embossing powder, not powder, but ink. Well, no, it's just whatever. Okay. So start with that. And again, just kind of fun. That's kind of the way I do those. And then 2, I'm going to focus on this circle in the center since I didn't really, I just placed it wherever I want. So I don't have like a registration of anything here. I think that looks good. I mean, I'm looking at the circle in the center and keeping it in the center. Thinking that looks pretty good. You can see these little petals kind of go off on one side or the other. I hope I have that lined up well. Okay, we'll see. And I'm going to use the different blue. This is going to be a quick video. So a little bit deeper this time. And again, starting with the center and kind of going out towards the edges. And those little kind of New Year's-y kind of colors. I don't know. Maybe a little bit more define there. That's pretty. And then the third one, again, I'm just focusing on that circle in the dead center, but also kind of eyeballing. Now I can see a little bit better because we have that darker blue where this one should kind of end up. And maybe there. That looks good to me, I think. Maybe a little more this way. All right. And let's go with the dark blue. Glitter paste, things like that would be really lovely. Okay, so this guy, again, I'm starting in the center and kind of, I was going to say, I have a feeling these daubers are very old, like super duper old. So you know what, I'm just going to hold on to it at this point. I want to say like good 15 years. So it's about time. Okay, how about that? Pretty, that is so pretty. Look at that. Cute. Okay, I'm going to wash off the stencils and clean up a little bit. I'll be right back. Okay, so should we keep things blue? Should we go with like black just so it really stands out? Oh, yellow would be pretty, right? I like all those different complementary colors for blue. I might run it through some dark blue paper, I think is what I'll do. And I'll be right back. Okay, since this is just like a simple tag, I mean, I'm just going to leave it like that. But if you want to run it through a couple times, make them thicker, you know, have it kind of pop up a little bit more, you know, add some of the sequins from like yesterday, or not yesterday, but the last video, this one. You know, since I'm doing blues, we have purple ones in there too, but that is so pretty. I like the way that looks kind of separate like this. Or, I mean, do we put it like down here? You know, up at the top. I kind of like the way that looked. Yeah. So I'm just going to put some glue on this, and then we'll finish off with some little twine, or baker's twine, something like that. Probably what I'll use. So a little dot, dot, dot here and there. Get that on there. And then I'll put the wishes with the same amount kind of to the right that I left on the left. Okay, maybe I should have done this in black because this is the twine I have, and I don't really like the way this blue is not the same kind of blues. I mean, I guess, you know, I don't know. I feel like these are more like tealy blues, and this is like blue. If we go with black, I mean, I think I'll just do that, even though I should choose something else. But let's go ahead and get that on there, and I'm just going to do the little thing where you slip it on, and then you can tie it on, or take this off and then tie it around whatever, you know. Let's say it's a cellophane bag or something, you get that around there and then put it through. But there we go. All right, guys. So thanks for watching. Hope you're having a fun time with your advent calendars. Every day opening up that little window and seeing what's going on. And Merry Christmas and, you know, a Happy New Year. I'm sure I'll be in contact with you guys before then. But thanks for watching, guys. This was really fun. And this is what we made here. Or at least that's what I made. So again, all throughout the year kinds of things in this Advent. It wasn't meant for Christmas time Advent. It was a gift for you, right? For yourself to have things to play with throughout the year. So thanks for watching, guys. I will have images coming up, and I will see you all at the next one. Bye now.